Hey guys, so today's video is about my capsule wardrobe planning process. And if you don't already know, I generally follow the Project 333 capsule wardrobe guidelines, and I'll include more information about that below, but this process can also apply to other capsule wardrobe formats or just your wardrobe in general if you're looking to make a bit of a more cohesive and downsized wardrobe. This season, I did decide to do things a little bit differently. So instead of having a 3-month spring capsule and a 3-month summer capsule, I extended my winter capsule a little bit, and I'm planning on doing a spring-summer capsule that just has a few minimal changes between spring and summer. So for example, I'll likely switch one of the pairs of pants out for a pair of shorts, my boots out for a pair of sandals, and maybe one of the warmer pieces out for another t-shirt and a tank. So it's pretty much going to be the same capsule from spring to summer, again, just with a few changes. So the first thing I do when I'm planning a new capsule wardrobe is look at everything that was in the previous capsule wardrobe and see if there's anything that is damaged, that I didn't really wear, that just maybe didn't work well, and I get rid of those pieces and try to assess why they didn't work out so well and why that might be, because that really helps with your capsule wardrobes going forward. I also take out any items I've had in storage and look through them and see if there's anything that I haven't worn in quite a while and get rid of those. So this time I had a few pieces that were damaged and also some items that I had in storage. There were pieces that I was just hanging on to for no reason, so I got rid of those as well. So then I'm left with the pieces that I like and I'm actually going to wear. Now, I did a huge initial declutter at the beginning when I just got into capsule wardrobes. So this video is not really about that initial capsule wardrobe planning. So if you are a person that has never done a capsule wardrobe before and this is your first time trying out a capsule wardrobe, that is so awesome and I hope you really enjoy it. And I also really recommend the Project 333 Dress with Less micro course because that will walk you through that initial decluttering. It gives you different kinds of activities and exercises you can do to really break down your wardrobe into the pieces that you actually really like and use a lot, and then build your capsule wardrobe from there. So if you're interested in that, I will link it below, whereas this video is just about how I plan my capsule wardrobe from season to season. So once I have everything out from my previous capsule wardrobe and all the items that were in storage, and I pulled out any pieces that I just didn't want anymore, I can start to build my next season's capsule wardrobe. I first repack up anything that is for sure out of season. So because I'm planning a spring-summer capsule, I'll pack up my really heavy sweaters that I for sure won't be wearing. And the first things I start with are the pieces that I wear all the time, that I love wearing, and also the items that I'm most excited to wear for that season. And I'll create a list with different categories, and I'll start writing in the pieces that I know for sure that I want to have in my capsule wardrobe. And this is also a time where I'll include anything that I don't own yet that's been on my wish list that I've really been wanting to add to my capsule wardrobe. So I'll add those items in with a question mark and see how they would potentially work with everything else. So after I've filled out all the items that I for sure want in my capsule wardrobe, I then start to look for any holes or maybe areas where there might be too many pieces. So you may notice that, for example, you don't have enough tops and maybe you have too many formal dresses, but not really that many formal occasions. And really think about what your day-to-day activities are, what kind of clothes you need for work, if you have any events or things coming up, and also what the weather's like to make sure that you have a good assortment of pieces for all of those different situations. As I'm adding items to the list, I also try to think of what other pieces they would work with. And if I can't right away think of at least 5 different outfits that I can wear that piece with, then I'll try it on with a few different things just to make sure that I have enough options in my capsule wardrobe. And this is especially important for those pieces that are maybe a little bit more difficult to create outfits around. And I really recommend just trying it on with everything else you have, because you might discover some new outfits that you hadn't thought of, and then you can make sure that it's going to work well in your capsule. Also, the more and more capsule wardrobes you do, the easier and easier this process gets, because you have a much better understanding of your style and which kinds of clothes work, and you're working with a lot of the same clothes. So at first, it might actually take a lot of tweaking maybe with this list and trying different things on and really playing around with it, but it will get a lot easier the more capsule wardrobes you do. So this season, there are actually quite a few new pieces that I've added to my capsule wardrobe, more than I think any other capsule that I've done. There were a few things that needed replacing and just some new things that I wanted to add. So at the end of this list planning process, if there are pieces that you have written down that you know you'd like to include, you can create a shopping list for those pieces. Now, the pieces that I knew I wanted to include, I've had kind of an ongoing wish list where I've been generally just looking for those pieces. But this season, I really wanted to focus on trying to get those pieces in my capsule wardrobe. And that's another reason why I also gave myself more time to plan this season's capsule. Now, I was able to find a few of the pieces that I really wanted secondhand, and I show those new secondhand pieces that I got in my alternative video. I will link it in the cards if you'd like to check it out. And I also added in a new pair of jeans. I talked about a company called Mud Jeans in my January My 5 video, and I talked about how I really liked their company model but hadn't actually tried their jeans, and they approached me after that video and asked me if I wanted to try out a pair of their jeans. And I'd been thinking about getting a second pair of jeans for quite a while because I basically only had one pair of jeans, and I thought it would be nice to get a lighter denim for the summer. But I really had to think about it because getting a lighter wash denim meant that I then would have denim on denim, and I had to make sure that I was definitely going to wear that. So if I had a light denim shirt or my light denim jacket with the light jeans, was that something that I was going to actually wear? So what I did is I looked at a lot of photos online of different kinds of denim on denim just to make sure that it's something that I would actually wear so that I would be able to wear the jeans with pretty much everything that's in my closet. And I decided I liked the look, and I tried on the jeans with the lighter pieces in my closet to make sure that I was going to wear them. But I also recommend looking at sites like Pinterest or other sites that have different kinds of outfit inspirations when you're planning your capsule wardrobe, or if you're thinking of getting a new piece. So for example, if you think it would be really nice to have maybe a bright pink skirt in your closet, but you're unsure about maybe how you'd wear it, you can search on Pinterest or other sites pink skirt outfits and just see how other people have styled those pieces. And you may notice that there's outfits that you already have in your closet. And I find that just really helps when I'm introducing a new piece so that I already have some ideas of how I can make it work with my capsule. So I was able to find pretty much everything that I was looking for except for a pair of flat shoes. Now, I had a pair of flats last summer and I really liked them, but they were completely worn out. So I need something like that for this summer. So then what I'll do is I'll just leave a hole in my capsule wardrobe for that item. So I can continue to shop for it and look for it and make sure that I find something that's right for my capsule. And I think it's totally fine to leave some spaces in your capsule wardrobe for some pieces that you maybe want to add in a little bit later, or if, like in my case, there's an item that you'd really like to have in your capsule wardrobe, but you don't have it yet, you can definitely play around with the rules to suit what works best for you. And once I have my capsule wardrobe basically planned, I'll go through it and just mentally plan outfits that I would wear in a normal week. And if it's really easy to quickly put together a week's worth of outfits, I know that my capsule wardrobe is going to be pretty easy to work with. And again, I do just want to say that it took me quite a long time to get to a point where it was really easy to just plan my capsule wardrobe. So if you're having some difficulties and maybe struggling with some things, don't feel discouraged. It really is a learning process and you do get better and better. And every capsule wardrobe I do, I feel like I've learned something new about the kind of capsule wardrobe that I want or what works and doesn't work for me. And I can just continue to build on that and take it forward to the next capsule wardrobes. So I hope you found this video helpful. I'd love to hear how you plan your capsule wardrobe. Is it pretty similar to this? Do you do something completely different? Or if you have any other capsule wardrobe planning tips to add. Thank you so much for watching. If you're not yet subscribed, it would be great if you could hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one.